Hey guys, in today's episode, I'm going to go ahead and finish Genesis chapter 4. In the last episode, I went over Cain and Abel and how Cain killed Abel and then lied to God about it. Then God banished Cain to be a wanderer over the earth. Today's episode starts with Cain whining to God. Basically, Cain said, my punishment is too much. You are driving me away, and whoever finds me will kill me. Cain says all this like God has to look out for him, like Cain didn't just kill his brother and then lie to God about it. But don't worry, God looks out for Cain nonetheless. God says to Cain, not so. Anyone who kills Cain will suffer vengeance 7 times over. So God put a mark on Cain, so that no one who found him would kill him. So Cain left God's presence and went to a land in the east. Then Genesis 4 goes on to say what happened to Cain. He got married and had a son. Then it goes through all of Cain's descendants until we come across a guy named Lamech. It explains that Lamech married 2 women, and it mentions their kids. Next is the poem that Lamech said to his wives. I'll read it here. Genesis chapter 4, verses 23 through 24. Ada and Zillah, those are Lamech's wives. Listen to me, wives of Lamech, hear my words. I have killed a man for wounding me, a young man for injuring me. If Cain is avenged 7 times, then Lamech is avenged 77 times. This is a poem about Lamech being full of vengeance. Basically, Lamech says that if you hurt him, he will hurt you far worse. So you can kind of see that the ancestors of Cain were full of evil and violence. After that vengeful, dark poem, it goes back to Adam and Eve. Adam and Eve had another son named Seth. Then Seth had a son named Enosh. The last verse of Genesis 4 says that at that time people began to call on the name of the Lord. I'm going to take this verse to mean that people began to worship God and to call on God to help them in times of distress. That's all I have for you today. Tomorrow, I'm going to at least start on Genesis chapter 5. As always, thanks for watching.